حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we have come again to remind ourselves, knowing that we're still in the month of Ramadan, the month of reminding, the month of blessings, the month of mercy, the month of forgiveness. This moment, what we have to discuss with ourselves is prayer has been the solution to all problems. We all know that prayer is powerful. What do we need to pray? We need to pray to make requests. Is it that to request for what we don't have, or to request for more of what we have? Or to even pray so that we sustain what we have? Let us draw ourselves to the essence of prayer. When Allah created Adam, He told the angels, I was going to create evangelings on earth. And the angels, they bequeathed what Allah was going to do. Allah made Adam superior before them. And after He has requested them to subject themselves to Adam, at least to subject themselves to the will of Allah for creating Adam, they subjected, except a shaitan, who was eventually expunged from the midst of the nobles. And Allah said, وَإِذْ كُنَّا يَا آدَمْ إِسْكُنْ أَنْتَ وَزَوْجُكَ الْجَنَّةَ فَكُلَا مِنْهَا رَغَدًا حَيْثُ شِئْتُمَا فَلَا تَقْرَبَا هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةَ فَتَكُونَ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. Allah said, go into paradise, eat, drink, and move around. Enjoy yourself in the paradise. But لَا تَقْرَبَا هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةَ. You and your wife must not go close to this tree. فَتَكُونَ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. So Allah has given them a limitation. But a shaitan came into them and he won their heart. So he made them go close the tree. Not only going close to the tree, but even eating out of the fruit of the tree. And when they did that, what happened to them? Allah showed them His anger immediately. He showed them His anger immediately, and He expelled them from paradise. He expelled Adam and Eve from paradise. What did Adam do? Adam prayed. He went on prostration and he requested from Allah to forgive him. What did he do? He prayed to Allah. What we're saying is, it was because of that prayer that Allah pardoned Adam. It is not only when you err that you pray. It is not only when you sin that you pray. Adam sought for forgiveness. He sought for forgiveness of Allah, and Allah forgave him. He sought forgiveness by praying to Allah, and Allah forgave him by virtue of the prayer he offered to Allah. Let us close again. Move closer to the prophet Job, Ayub. Ayub is one of the prophets of Allah, and Allah tested him with a lot of misfortunes. He lost his family. He lost all that Allah has given him. And that, as if that was not enough, Allah made him to be sick. He was sick. The sickness was so much. Ayub was just believing that at least Allah sees me. Allah knows me. He's the one that made me to be sick. So He's going to make me heal anytime He wants. And Allah too was looking at him. Until a time when Ayub realized that he has to call on God. Said, Ya Rabb, inni massani ad-durru wa anta arhamur rahimin. And what did Allah say? Allah said, fastajabna lahu wa kashafna ma bihi min durrin wa ataynahu ahlahu wa mithlahu ma'hum rahmatan min indina wa dhikra lil abidin. Ayub called on Allah. He said, Ya Rabb, my Lord, inni massani ad-durru. I am bewildered with problems. Pains has overcome me. Pain is now winning me. Wa anta arhamar rahimin. You are the most of the mercifuls. And Allah said, فَاسْتَجَبْنَا لَهُ, and we answered his prayer. So from these two scenarios, we would believe that prayer is the solution to every problem. Whether you don't have, whether you have. I want to give you an instance. There was one of the Sahaba of the Prophet. He was overwhelmed with debt, so he couldn't go out. He came to the mosque. He was in the mosque for Subhi prayer. Where he sat, he remained there until Zuhr. When the Prophet came and met him during Zuhr time, he didn't say anything. He remained there until Asr time. When the Prophet came for Maghrib, he met him again. I said, Ya Akhi, oh my brother, what is the problem with you? You remained here since morning. You didn't even go out. Is there anything with you? He said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm bewildered. I am overwhelmed with debt. And I'm afraid that if I leave the mosque, I'm going to meet up with my debtors. I am afraid that they are not going to tear me into pieces. What the Prophet said. The Prophet gave him a prayer to do. And he went, he started doing the prayer. And by virtue of the prayer, Allah eased the burden of the debt and the debt on him. And he overcome it. So whatever problem you have, do not underestimate the power of prayer. Allah said in Surah Al-Baqarah, He said, Id'uni astajib lakum. Call me and I will answer you. He said in Surah Al-Baqarah, He said, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ إِبَادِي أَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِي فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. Said, O you Muhammad, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ إِبَادِي أَنِّي, if my servants ask of me from you, فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ, do tell them that I'm very, very, very close to them. فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ, I am extremely close to them. إِنِّي أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ, that he said is closer to us than our jugular vein. That is the vein that takes blood from the heart to the brain. And he said, Ujibu da'wata da'i idha da'ani. I respond to the invocations of the invocers when they invoke to me. I respond to the call of the callers when they call me. I respond to the prayer of those that pray when they pray to me. Allah is promising us that if we call Him, He's going to answer us. If that is the case, then it tells us that prayer is the solution to every problem. So in whatever circumstance we find ourselves, not only problems, you need something, you want what you have, you don't want to lose what you have, go on praying to Allah. If you continue to, Allah has even given us He has given us the way out of it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Those ones are prayer. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim, siratal ladina an'amta alayhim, ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. That is from the first chapter of the Quran. Allah has taught us how to pray. So for whatever circumstance, for whatever situation we find ourselves, for anything we need or we want to retain or we want to maintain, then we should know that prayer is the weapon that we have. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "Ad-du'a, prayer, Saiful Mu'minin." It is the sword of the believers. With this, I want to believe that in Ramadan, we are going to uphold prayer so that we'll pray to Allah and Allah will answer prayer. May Allah answer your and my prayer. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
حبيبي حلال حبيبي 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 حلال حبيبي